Ruiz Jr. calls out Deontay Wilder hype match. Following a comeback victory over Luis Ortiz, Ruiz Jr. wants to fight Deontay Wilder in an effort to regain his place in the running for the heavyweight world championship. In his first fight since May of the last year, the American donned former world title contender Ortiz 3 times to a less than comfortable decision victory. Ruiz successfully knocked out his opponent 3 times, but at times he made things harder than they needed to be, nearly escaping with one score of 113 for 112 and 2 of 140 and 111. Ruiz defeated his Cuban opponent twice in the second round, but the southpaw technique proved difficult and cost him as he was unable to finish him off quickly. Both fighters plodded through a dull middle of the fight before Ruiz once more dropped Ortiz in the round 7. Ruiz is ranked 5th, while Welder is placed 3rd in the heavyweight division by ESPN. Before losing to Fury in 2020, Welder had held the WBC title for a while. After his surprise victory over Anthony Joshua in the 2019, Ruiz briefly held numerous belts until he dropped the rematch a few months later. If Welder wins his subsequent encounter as predicted, a fight between the two might provide the victor a chance to win another title shot. Welder, who has previously defeated Ortiz twice, has also said he would be open to taking on Ruiz. Welder remarked, "I'm in the heavyweight division, so I'm up for anyone in the heavyweight division." Despite having a difficult time defeating Charles Martin in January and exhibiting less ring rust than his opponent, Ortiz has demonstrated in these 2 fights that he may have reached the end of his career. At 43 and having missed his 2 chances to advance from the interim heavyweight champion to the real deal, he might want to think about retiring rather than agreeing to the rematch he sought after the fight. Ruiz delivered a powerful punch in the 11th that knocked Ortiz out, but didn't knock him out for the 4th time. Replays of the pay-per-view broadcast revealed the seriousness of the Ortiz's injuries when the right hand bounced off his face and nearly immediately closed his eye. The slow-moving fight took place more than a year after the Ruiz was knocked out while advancing past the less favored veteran Chris Arreola, and it did little to thrill fans or push him back into the running for the world title. Ruiz, who lost the bout, called for the Welder. It's just another step closer to getting what WBC belt that I've always been praying and wishing for. Hopefully, Welder gets his victory in October and we can make this fight happen. He is under Al-Hayman, just like me, so it's a fight that can be easily made. I'm ready. I want to stay busy, go straight to the gym as I didn't feel at my 100%, but we got the victory. He really nailed me with one blow, but they were all heavy hits. I believe that the weight I was carrying gave me an advantage in how well I handled the punch. I was a little too careful since he punches hard, so I had to be clever, but I felt explosive and strong. After defeating Anthony Joshua in a rematch 6 months later, Ruiz won the WBA Super, IBF, WBO and IBO heavyweight titles in 2019 and is now vying for the WBC crown. When questioned by Fight Hype about considering a matchup with Ruiz, Welder responded, "Most absolutely. That's the direction the road is going." Everyone makes references to that fight. When they are close of a battle, the powers that be are almost always trying to set something up. We'll wait and see. Welder watched with interest as Ruiz defeated Ortiz by unanimous decision after knocking him out twice in the second round and once in the 8th. Welder continued, "Ortiz just fell short tonight. I believed he needed to have relaxed his grip a bit more. He exercised great caution and fought valiantly. You have to commend him for fighting the right fight. We all engage in both good and bad behavior in the ring. That depends on our description as we return to the ring to assess what needs fixing and what shouldn't be fixed. Overall, the fight was excellent. Actually, we're working out a lot. If I defeat Ortiz, I would like to take on Welder when he comes out of retirement." When asked about his plans if he defeats Ortiz, Ruiz Jr. spoke to Fight Hype. Wilder was sort of suggesting he didn't want to come back and makes more money outside the ring than inside the ring, a source said. I don't blame him because that kind of indicated that he doesn't really want to. He has put forth a lot of effort and attention throughout the years. He was a champion for many years and accomplished a lot. I can't blame him. If he wants to live his life without getting harmed or struck in the face, already done by him. We all put in a lot of effort, so life shouldn't be difficult. He already put in all the effort, but I also did. I no longer need to work because I have enough money. I earn money each month and we are building residences. According to Andy Ruiz Sr., Deontay will be simpler to defeat than Luis Ortiz since he possesses a right arm. We told Andy to calm down, be cautious, move around, make himself slip so he could become enraged and toss the objects all night. Then you can succeed. Ruiz Jr. said in reference to what was said to Andy Jr. in between rounds of his fight with Ortiz. The right hand belongs to Wilder. He is out of nothing. He is correct. He will transport Wilder. You will observe, as I reminded you, he will receive the King Kong. I informed you that he would acquire Anthony Joshua. He will defeat Welder. He isn't the same man anymore. The opponent he will face in October is gonna struggle against Robert Helenius. Gonna stunt everyone because they are right here. Tall boys are different. Ruiz had a good impression and appeared to be a fully developed Andy Ruiz. He boxed effectively, relaxed while he was being hit. There's no greater truth to what Wilder said about staying active in the post-fight interview. A man like Ruiz, who is prone to distraction and self-indulgence, is someone who needs to remain active and always focused on the task at hand. He would have an easier time in the ring if he could consistently show up, especially as he ages. However, we must be realistic. Ruiz will always allow for some nice punches because he is who he is. So with this, we come to the end of the video. What are your plans for this fight? Which one are you supporting the most and why? Comment below, let us know about your ideas. Also for thrilling videos, please like and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.